Dragon Age the Missing Part 2 is now out, and it seriously reads like a fetch quest. Gotta go here, no over there, now here, basically every planet quest in Star Wars The Old Republic. Varric and Lace are said to have traveled through the Armel Hills, which are probably along the way between Marnas Pel and Vyrantium, and the Wava River Crossing, which is probably this bridge right in the center of Vyrantium. In terms of timeline, it is mentioned a week here, several days there. Therefore, at most 1 month has gone by between part 1 and part 2. Varric really needs a bath. He even complains about his scruffiness. So no, he's not significantly older. He has some new scars though now on his face. I wonder if those will stay for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Also, in here his hair looks a bit more gray than in the previous one, but everyone else's hair is the same. Viago and Tea's hair are just as dark as ever before. Varric must be way too stressed. The artist for part 1 was Kieran McCone. The artist for part 2 is Fernando Hines Furukawa. So it's not the same artist, it's not the same style, which explains Varric's new look. Now, in Tevinter Nights, in 3 Trees to Midnight, the Antam have taken over Ventus, aka Carinus. In the short story As We Fly, they've taken Treviso and Antiva, and here they have taken Vyrantium. My guess is either the Qunari invaded in quick succession or coordinated to invade at the same time these 3 key and coastline cities. Perhaps later it will be revealed other cities that the Antam have invaded. With the Antam invading 3 key cities, the Qunari invasion is in full swing, as I suspected it would be by the start of Dragon Age Dreadwolf. This issue of the comic sees another prominent duo of guest characters in Viago deRiva and Andarateia Cantori, Talons of the Antivan Crows. I recognized them right away as soon as I saw them enter the room. Also, Viago's eyebrows. Can we just take a few seconds and admire and appreciate these sexy eyebrows? Seriously, I have a new fixation. All right, moving on. This is the second time a dynamic duo appears in this comic series, featuring 2 prominent characters from Tevinter Nights. Seeing as Varric and Lace are next up going to Arlathan Forest, my hope is that they encounter Mirian and Strife. That is, after all, where they escaped to from Ventus. And even if the Ventus invasion occurred simultaneously to the invasion in Vyrantium, by the time Varric and Lace reach the forest, Mirian and Strife will have already escaped, so the timeline fits. Lady Chrysanthus has been petrified by Solas. Shocker! Not. She was a member of the Venatori, who are searching for an ancient elven artifact called the Crucious Stone. Always after more artifacts, eh? This stone is said to be in Arlathan Forest, where magic has been running wild. Lace mentions the Crucious Stone could bring the Imperium to its knees. The Venatori want to rule all of Tevinter and all of Thedas, while the Magisterium is being reformed by Dorian and Maevaris. This could bring the Imperium under the Venatori's thumb, or, if used by the Inquisition, for example, could potentially take down the Venatori or other major threats. Varric speculates Solas could use this, could destroy it, monologue about it, an iambic pentameter no doubt. It could be used to help tear down the veil and or against the other Evanurus. Solas left a lot of evidence behind that he could have taken or destroyed, which leads me to believe one of 3 possibilities. Either he was seeking for something else and has taken that, so Varric and Lace or anyone else would not find it. Either he is purposely leaving false evidence to lead them astray, or, and this one I am more inclined to believe, he wants them to follow this trail so they find something that could help the Inquisition with other threats, so that later he can claim he's been helping the Inquisition and then cash in a favor he'll claim he's owed. By the way, the artwork in some of these stills is pretty impressive, with the stone fist magic and whatnot. Once again, there is the presence of the mysterious figure tailing Varric and Lace, clad in a Venatori helmet, but otherwise not much is known. Tea speculates it could be a Venatori assassin. At this point, all previous theories still apply. Venatori, Solas in disguise, Lucanus in disguise, etc. The being ran out of view and will likely make a clandestine appearance once again in part 3. And we're probably only going to find out who this person actually is in part 4. The cover art for part 3, which is teased at the end of this issue, appears to be a tree house of some sort. It gives the impression there might be a Witch of the Wilds living here, or it's one of the Fade jumpers. The mood and style, though, speaks Witch of the Wilds to me. We'll know on March 29th, which is when part 3 comes out. Also, on the cover art of part 3, it looks like a scope, like an aiming scope. I don't know if that's on purpose, scoping out the place, having the target in view. Varric and Lace are the ones in the scope circles, so it's them who are in view of someone following them, that person who's been following them since part 1. So maybe we will learn more about this mysterious Venatori helmeted being. We'll see. Again, this part was a bit short. I'm hoping with the next one things start to make more sense with some of these details. Let me know your thoughts about part 2 of The Missing. And like this video if you like it, subscribe to be Jimmy approved, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.